every decision we make, we are carving more of who we want to be, whether it's good or bad. Think ourselves as a giant stone marble ready to be carved into a sculpture. What we do every day decides what the sculpture will end up looking like, a masterpiece or a pile of rock. If you say you are shy, the more shy you act, the more you avoid people, eye contact, the more shy you will become. Anything you do, good or bad, gets carved into you. If you keep acting like this nice guy, the more nicer you become, the more bitter you will become from not getting the things you want because you are playing passive aggressive. And nobody gives a fuck about your passive aggressiveness. You need to assert yourself and get what you need and what you want. Listen, as part of the Take Action movement, we have to start thinking of life this way. We need to stop doing all these bad habits and start doing the right ones. Trust and believe you are carving them deeper into you. And it's going to become harder and harder for you to stop since you already carved it so deeply into you. You need to have your standards raised by carving a better foundation, and you can start that by focusing on yourself more. Focus on the things that are important to you. Focus on the things that you can change, not the things you cannot change. Stop lying to yourself and pretending you are going to change, because the more days that passes, the harder it is to quit these bad habits. You either stop now or continue to condition yourself. You can stop right now. Write your goals, write your plan. What are you going to do for the next month? What are you going to do for the next year? And get to work. I don't want to hear nothing else, no excuses. There is nothing that should stop you from writing your plans down right now. Write them down, take the action, take the necessary action to fix it. I don't care what the fuck you do. Whatever your goal is, start working towards them today. There is no tomorrow. If you wait till tomorrow, then this is what I'm talking about. You are not willing to change. You are pretending that you want to change. If you wanted to change, you would have taken the necessary action to change, because I'm giving it to you right now. There is no reason. There is nothing stopping you. You're making excuses up. Anybody who wants to make a genuine change in their life will be able to change. Anyone who wants to do something will do it. Anybody who doesn't want to do something will create excuses. They will come up with all type of bullshit. But you, my friend, cannot take that chance, because you're part of a bigger movement, a movement that's bigger than you, the Take Action movement. And we stand for something here. You cannot stay there and let life pass by you while you stay in stagnation. You will fail, and I don't want that for my brothers. You need to get up and dust yourself up. It's time for action. You need to carve some muscles, some peace of mind, some confidence, some charisma, and stop being a little bitch. There is more to life than all these distractions. Girls, games, drinking, beating your meat, all this pathetic, degenerate stuff that's keeping you busy from your life. Life is here to test us. Life is here to give us problems and distract us so we can be tested. If we fail this test, we end up falling into the weak-minded, average man category. And I don't want to be that. You can be average, but do not be weak-minded, my friend. But as part of the Take Action movement, we cannot be average. We are here to take over the world. We are here to conquer the world. The world has been built to be conquered. There has been so many great men who tries to conquer the world, and we should be no different. It's exactly what we need to do as men. And when I say conquer the world, you don't have to wage war. There are so many ways you can conquer life. Do not learn the hard way. That's a life of regret. Remember all the regrets that keeps you up at night. If you stay stagnant, you are only going to make more. And once you get older, those regrets only multiplies. And that feeling, that unbearable feeling only gets worse and worse. When I tell you it can get 10 times, 100 times worse. You have a better chance dealing with the pain of progress than the pain of regret. One leads to success and the other one leads to a life of misery with nothing to show for it. Stop scrolling and being on social media all day. Stop being obsessed over women and games. Stop eating all the junk food and processed food. And start journaling, meditating, practicing charisma, and fixing your physique and your mental health. And then I want you to start learning skills. Take hobbies that you can monetize later or to boost your career. You have people that's counting on you that isn't self-aware enough to make the necessary changes, but you are self-aware. You're that one in a generation that comes in and changes the game for their whole family. So you have to choose whether you want to save your family, you want to create that family that you want, or you want to stay that bum that you are. Become a man of dignity, a man of values, a man of respect. Don't stay a fucking degenerate, bro. It's not good. There is too many of those and not many good men around. You must prepare yourself and do the hard work. You have to change your mindset so when the pain hits, you see it as motivation instead of excuses to slack off, crying to somebody about your problems that nobody gives a fuck about. Do not be consumed by your bad habits. You are carving them deeply into you day by day. So understanding that everything you do is being carved into you, you have to also understand that you are your own destruction. Nobody else is carving yourself, so you cannot stay stagnant, because if you do, you are only going backward while the rest of the world is going forward. Learn to deal with your problem, learn to accept pain, losses, and people, then focus on carving that positive foundation. Life will try to stop you dead in your track, but nothing have kept me from focusing on myself. I learned that when I did, it only hurt me more because I had to play catch up to be where I needed to be. So what I need you to do, listen very, very carefully. Get your fucking ass up. Stop worrying about all the dumb shit you cannot change. There's some of you who cannot wait to just go home and log on the game and play that crappy mobile game all day, or the PC or the Xbox, or just scroll on TikTok, bro. You are a man. While your mom is suffering from a full-time job talking about her back break, bro, your daddy was a fucking bitch, and that's why he raised a fucking bitch. And if your dad not in your life, well, your mom raised a fucking bitch too. So you need to pick yourself up, become the man that you need to be, fix yourself, become that generational change that you need to become. And remember, stay consistent and stay disciplined.